What's good with y'all, world? What's good with y'all boys, man? What's good with y'all boys? So, how y'all doing on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon? Got a little bit to talk about. So, where do I start off at? Okay, we running out of time, fellas. You know, the cover athlete been exposed today. I'm really not gonna make a video on that because I ain't gonna lie, I don't care. 2K knows that we don't care about the cover athlete. Well, they probably don't know, but it's kind of true. Nobody cares about the cover athlete. They could put Jeremy Lamb on the cover of 2K21 for all I care. As long as it's a good game, I don't care who's on the cover. Put Michael Beasley on the cover. They could put Fred VanVleet on it. I ain't gonna lie. It doesn't matter, you feel me? It's a cover athlete. You feel me? Even with the best player, you could still get a bad game. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I used to think, oh, since this guy's on the cover, we gonna have a good game now. Nah. They put Kyrie on the game. That was one of my favorite players at the time. It ended up being one of the worst 2Ks in 2K history. They put LeBron on the cover of 19, and it was so-and-so. And I was like, oh, you can't mess up a cover with LeBron on. You can't mess up a game with LeBron on the cover, man. You can't. I mean, they didn't mess up 19, but you get the point. Any game could be bad. This game got AD on it. He's probably my favorite power forward in the league right now. It's iffy. 20 is iffy. But anyway, let's talk about more important matters. So, you know, a lot of casuals, you know, they get on the new game in 2K and they just don't know what sigs to use. They don't know anything. They don't know what jump shot to use, what drill moves. They don't know nothing. I'm here to help y'all out. And obviously, nobody knows the meta for when the game first comes out, right? So we don't know what sigs are the best. We don't know what's the best jump shot yet. We don't know anything about the game until we play maybe a few park games that we can get the feel of the game. Everybody gets to use their SIGs and everybody posts their YouTube videos about the best drill moves. And then one drill move turns out to be better than the rest. And then everybody uses that same drill move or jump shot, whatever. It will probably never be like that with jump shots. That would just ruin the game completely. But you know what I mean. Everybody dribbles a certain way. That's why you have the people that stick out because they dribble different. Like Steezo with people, but then all his little minions start to, you know, grab onto a dribble moves and just copy it. Then you have people like, you know, you understand what I'm trying to say? Good. So right now, I'm going to talk about the dribble moves that I put on every year that are solid, that are never going to change. Because dribble moves could be good this year, but be trash next year. And there's some moves I want to tell y'all and explain to y'all why it's going to be the same and why it's going to stay, you know, nice every 2K. You can't mess up these dribble moves. No matter, you can't mess up these sides of packages. So without further ado, I'm going to give y'all each and every dribble move that I believe is the best to go into a new game with. I'm going to do it for the jump shots too. I feel like the jump shot is more important because everybody wants to know that good jump shot they can use to start the game off. But for now, we're going to start out with just the drill move. So obviously, I don't know if they're going to have dribble style in 21. So we're going to keep that as is, right? They probably will, they probably won't. Just keep it on quick. We don't even know. That probably going to be free. So the size of packages, you see I got AI. But I'm not using AI when the game first comes out. Hell no, I'm not using AI. The best size up to use when the game first drop on day one is Steph Curry or Kyrie Irving. You know why? Because I only use AI for the step back. I don't actually like the size of package. It doesn't actually correlate with my game. You see, it's just that step back just gets it kills people this year. So that's why you gotta use it. Steph Curry or Kyrie Irving. Now, the moving crossovers, you could actually see those animations for yourself, so you could just go off which one you like anyway. There's no real meta when it comes to those moving crossovers and the behind the backs especially. So I just, you know, I use Pro 5, the one that looks like the one I normally use. You feel me? I've been using Pro 5 since like 2K17 or something. The same one, and it's always been working out for me. Everybody uses a different behind the back. And the spin, Pro 4, That's the Steezel spin right there. Spin right back to the 3-point line. That's the one. That's the spin you want to use. So whichever one looks like that, that's the one you want to go for. And the moving hezzy. So I usually do a hezzy that takes you all the way back and you can speed boost out of it real quick. But this year, it's like you have to. It's kind of like the meta to shoot off of a hezzy and be more skill fit. So I often just go a pro 3 hezzy. Cause you know it doesn't give you that long animation. It's a quick stutter animation, stutter. So you want to use that. So when 2K21 comes out, if you want to, you can go back to the one that goes to the long hezzy. It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm probably gonna do that anyway, till we find out what the meta is. You know, the meta everybody, not the meta where everybody dribbles. You know, the good SIGs to find out how everybody can move and to find out, you know, develop the game. How they've developed the game, you know, if you could shoot off the dribble quickly again. Maybe next year they don't even let you cut out the animation. Maybe you have to let the animation play all the way through. Maybe you can't even shoot halfway through the hezzy animation. That would be bad, but hey, then you have to pick an extra quick hezzy. You feel me? Then there'll be no point in having a short hezzy. You have that long hezzy so you can you want to keep your defender guessing. That's all I'm gonna say. So I said, like I said, with the size of packages and everything, you want to go with Steph Curry or Kyrie Irving, because there's not too much dribble moves. You know, Steph Curry got a basic behind the back. Everybody likes his behind the back and creates extra space and extra room. So does Kyrie Irving's. They got more of a similar size of package. You know, it's a basic between the legs. You can't mess up. It's just something to start you off and get you a feel of the dribbling that year, or you know, if the dribbling is good or bad. It's a good dribble package. You know, learn how to dribble. You know, it's simple. AI's is more complex. It has different animations. You know, that step back, we don't know if it's going to be the same as next year. Even though that SIGs most likely stay the same, we don't know if it's going to be overpowered like this year. We don't know how they're going to make it. So y'all know I'm going to be doing this with the jump shots. Y'all know I'm going to be doing this with the jump shots in a little bit. I'm going to make a video about what jump shot to go in with 2K21. There's only a set few jump shots that actually stay the same every single year and are good. And y'all know those jump shots. If you were OG from 2K15, you know what those jump shots are. Those jump shots that stay solid through every single 2K. Those are the ones that I'm going to be talking about next video. Or I don't know if it's going to be next video, but some video. Some videos, you know. But who knows? Maybe we're going to get the meter back next year. Maybe we're going to have the same thing where, you know, everybody has the meter off because it gives you a boost. But maybe everybody's going to go back to the meter. Who knows what they're going to do? It's all based on the community. Mike Wayne's probably going to have a poll on Twitter to ask, you know, the people, how did y'all feel about no meter? And, you know, people probably going to say, stick with no meter. So anyway, that's how it's going to be. So I'm not going to talk about that. That's for the next video. So anyway, it's the end of this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and sub, and do all that good stuff. Do all that. Do all that. And I'm going to see you in my next video, yo. Have a good day.